today we are going to get into the next hallmark of aging, telomere attrition. To understand telomere attrition, you need to know what's a telomere, right? So think of telomere as, maybe walk that back. You can't know what a telomere is if you don't know what chromosomes are, right? So think of chromosomes as you get one from mom, well, you get some from mom, you get some from dad, and basically they make you, right? These chromosomes will tell you your hair color, your skin color, your eye color. And at the end of these chromosomes, there's these telomeres. They're caps that are protecting that material, your blueprint, if you will. Now, another way to think about telomeres is think about a shoelace, and these telomeres are those caps at the end of your shoelace, right? Now, what's the attrition part, right? So think about every time you tie your shoes, that plastic tip kind of wears down, eventually it gets frayed, and now that great part of your shoelace, the part that helps you tie the shoe, now it's frayed, right? And the shoe can't tie, and that accelerates your aging. So with that telomere attrition, think of it as a countdown timer, right? So every time those cells divide, every time you have a change in your epigenetics, big word there, but every time that happens, just think about that timer's getting a little bit lower, that countdown is going further, and eventually those cells don't divide, and now they can become senescent. I talked about that last time, and that accelerates aging. So your telomeres, the cool thing about it is we can do something about it. So there's an enzyme called telomerase. Now, telomerase, think of that as like a repair kit, right? That repair kit that helps fix those frayed shoelaces and get those plastic tips back on. Now, how do you activate telomerase? Now, that's the cool part. You got to come see us here to learn more about that. But there are certain strategies we can do. There are certain peptides and supplements that help increase that. But there are things you can do on your own. And what I mean by do things on your own, now you may not be able to increase that telomerase, but you can slow down the rate of telomere attrition. And these are things that you have control over, your diet. So getting away from the standard American diet and staying away from inflammatory foods, helping reduce your stress and having stress management techniques, exercising, working out, drinking enough water, getting enough sleep. And then avoiding smoking, avoiding heavy alcohol use, right? There's a lot of things that you have under your control to help those telomeres out. Now let's put this in perspective as your telomeres shorten. Now here's another thing to think about. Think of a candle, right? And the longer that candle burns, the shorter that candle kind of wick goes. Now the light goes out. When that light goes out, when it comes to cellular aging, that's your cells no longer functioning, cellular death, accelerated aging. So bad to have a short candle in this perspective. All right, so to close this out, telomere attrition is one of the hallmarks of aging. And what our job is, what your job is to protect and take care of those biological shoelaces so you can live a healthy, optimized life. For more information on telomere attrition and the hallmarks of aging, come see us at Enovative Wellness Center.